Jason Lejeune from Gridiron Football. We're here at Gridiron Football third annual media day at St. Thomas More High School. Here with new head football coach for Ascension Catholic, Taylor James. Coach James, great catching up with you. Get to talk about the upcoming season. I know it's really exciting. Ascension Catholic's been a winning program. You're going deep playoff run, state championship. So how excited are you to be the head coach of Ascension Catholic?
Oh man, it's been awesome, man. I've enjoyed it since day one. You know, I've always said, moving back, there's a few jobs that I always had circled that I thought would be a great fit for me and a great opportunity, and this was one of them. So when it kind of came open, you know, through the different avenues of applying for the program, for the job at the program that, you know, I thought was a great opportunity, man, I'm excited about it.
And talk about your previous stops leading up to this point right here.
So man, I played football at Louisiana College. It's Louisiana Christian now. Kind of started my coaching journey there. From there, I went to Northwestern State. I was there as a graduate assistant. From there, I went to Vanderbilt Catholic as the defensive coordinator, and that's kind of my first coordinator job. And I was able to grow a lot. During COVID, you know, COVID was kind of a trying time for me. It kind of created an opportunity to move across the state borders and try Texas out for a little bit. So in 2020, 2020, I was the defensive coordinator at Woodville High School. 2021, I moved up to Longview and kind of tried the big school thing at Longview Pine Tree at the 5A level in Texas. I was there for 2 years before becoming the defensive coordinator and assistant head coach at Mount Vernon High School in Mount Vernon, Texas, before coming back to Louisiana this past spring.
Okay, got you, Coach. And talk about the guys you brought here today, the four guys you decided to bring in.
So we've got Cy Landry. He'll be a junior receiver, DB, man, kind of a guy that plays everything for us. Vaughn Blanchard plays offensive line, defensive line for us. He'll be a senior. Trevin Simon's a running back, linebacker, defensive back type of guy for us. He'll be a senior. And then Jacob Julian is a receiver DB for us as well, and he's a junior also.
Absolutely, and I remember Jacob at our camps previous, so it was like he's going to have a great year. And let's talk about the offense. I know everybody's going to miss Chad Elsie for sure. He played in our Gridiron game. But talk about the offense and what we should expect, because I know Ascension Catholic fans will, I'm sure, miss Chad Elsie running the ball from last year.
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, great talent, man. He was a great young man, had the opportunity to go play college football, has a lot of school records to his name, which, you know, is always something that, you know, you always wish you had another year back with him. But man, we've got a lot of guys that have grown up, Trevin Simon being one of them, that I believe can, you know, really fill that role for us. And, you know, all teams are different, right? And the thing for those guys is, you know, you can't recreate a Chad Elsie, right? You've got to recreate the 2025 version of Ascension Catholic football. And what does that look like, right? A year from now, we need to be saying, you know, how are we going to fill the shoes of Trevin Simon, right? So, man, we've got a good group of kids, man. The offensive line for us is a big strength. Vaughn Blanchard being a big part of that. As well, I've cut with a bunch of other upperclassmen that have a lot of experience. Is going to be a real strength for our team. And then we've got some skill guys, man, that we're going to try to get the ball to in space. Cy Landry, Johnny Vialon, Jacob Julian being one of those guys, along with a tight end body, Chris Anthons, that can do both for us. So, man, we've got a bunch of guys that I think can be great assets to our offense. You know, putting the ball in their hands, given the opportunity, are going to be able to make some plays.
Okay, Coach. So let's flip over to the defensive side of the football. What should we expect there?
Man, defensively, we really want to see our group play as a unit, right? Kind of the battle cry for us. Our defense is the swarm. And Mace Mawson was the leading tackler on the defense last year, is going to play to walk on at Nicholls State. I know, you know, another guy that you can't recreate those guys, you know, and we've got to make the 2025 defense fit who we are. We've got some tough, hard-nosed kids. Again, much like the offense, the defensive line is going to be a strength of that unit. You know, we've got a lot of returning experience up front on the defensive line, a lot of the same names, and then we've got a lot of guys in the back end that are real good athletes that we're hoping can make a lot of plays with pressure coming from that defensive line. So, you know, big strengths on both sides, each side of the football, and that's really how we want to win games, right? That's what we want, right? Ascension Catholic.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the upcoming schedule. I know I'll be announcing one of your games this year against Episcopal, so looking forward to that. But talk about the upcoming schedule, non-district and of course district.
Okay. So, you know, our in year two of the schedule, we're walking in. We start off with HL Bourgeois. Week one, great, you know, higher classification game for us. Man, those guys do a great job. They've got a lot coming back on that team. You know, a quarterback coming back, a running back coming back, a couple of great defensive players coming back. So, you know, a good one out of the gates for us. We follow that up week 2 with Laurelville, who we didn't get to play last year.
Yeah.
So not a whole lot of film on those guys, but ended up making a great playoff run there as well. Then we have St. Thomas Aquinas, and then we have the one of the games of the week, I believe, in the LHSAA against Dunham in week 4 before we start district. So a big game right there. You know, a lot of people have circled on the calendar.
Sure.
And then when we start district, you know, we kind of open up, and you know, our districts I look to be much improved from the last couple of years. You know, a lot of new faces on the coaching wise, right, in our district, and then a lot of experience coming back. So we're looking at our district thinking that they're going to be a lot improved on the last couple of years than what they have been. So a tough schedule for our guys, but it's a great challenge for our team as well.
And absolutely a new era of Ascension Catholic football with you leading the helm. So Bulldogs fans, what they should expect every single Friday with your imprint in the program?
Oh, man, we're striving to put a program on the field that's going to make Ascension Catholic fans, the Ascension Catholic community happy, right? Some continuity in the program. You know, something I kind of want to bring back the old school of when, you know, you filled the stands on Friday nights, and you know, you kind of close the town down, if you will, on Thursday nights or Friday nights for us, because we play both.
Sure.
But you know, that's kind of what I want to bring back. You know, that camaraderie in the community, because man, that's the beauty of high school football, right?
Yeah.
That's what makes high school football so special, is because it is community based. Everybody falls in love with that team, right? And those teams become special. They become kind of the heartbeat of the community, and they really become for schools almost what the front porch of the community of the school is. It's something that the first thing you think about a lot of times is the football program, and that's what we want to strive to make the Ascension Catholic alumni proud of, is that program that we put on the field on Friday night.
Absolutely. I know you're going to do that, Coach. Congratulations on getting a job. I know you're going to do a great job at Ascension Catholic. Here's our magazine.
Appreciate that.
I know Elsie's going to definitely be in it, but the team will be definitely in the next one. We're going to do a season preview on Ascension Catholic. So Bulldog fans, I know you're a passionate football fan base, so make sure to get your football fix on the Bulldogs. Get to read more about them. Make sure to order your preseason copy at GridironFootballUSA.com.